Hello and welcome to Warhammer Wednesday. This week I'll be looking at this Space Marine Captain, Master of the Marches. If you followed me on the last video where I looked at the Master of the Relics, this dude, this is kind of like the follow-on video. This is the next captain. I'm going to save the best till last in my opinion, which is Lord Executioner, the dude with the jump pack. I think he's the best model out of all these. But they're all up for converting and things like that, so just bear that in mind. Let's have a look at him then. He is £15, unfortunately. It's just quite a lot of money, but for one model, and he is fine cast. If you haven't seen the first video, I'd go check that out because I talk about the origins of these captains and which book you can find the rules for them in. If you don't want to do that and you just want to proxy them as captains in your, or veteran sergeants in your Space Marine army, you can do that, that's fine. So that'll go in the recycle bin. Right, let's have a little look at this one. There's something going on his chin, like an air bubble or something, so a little bit of liquid green stuff won't go amiss there. Plenty of lovely 3D detail on the body of the Marine there. Really nice. Yeah, I like that 3D cloak. The shading is going to work really well in that cloak. And look at the rope on the shoulder pad, and even the it's so difficult to see, but I'll try and point it out to you the best I can. But if you can see the double-headed eagle there, and then the V that's also cut into another raised part. That's just incredible the way they've got that 3D there, and this is what happens when you're using resin rather than plastic. You get so much 3D detail, and even like if you look in there as well, so much detail going on. And look at the detail there of the Rosarius, or whatever you're going to call it, the green, well, it will be green, kind of leaves. On the skull, look at that. Incredible detail. Shading and highlighting is going to be lovely on that. So, yeah, really impressed with that. That's brilliant. The other part, he's got his hands. Look at that little cherub's arse. And the wings. Oh, he's got an outie, look. Can you see his outie? Oh, he hasn't got a face, look. It's faceless. Look at the fingers, each one. Just incredible attention to detail. That's a shame. I would have liked those grooves to be a bit deeper. There's plenty of detail on the wiring though. Back is very nice. I like the skull, and look at the detail in there of the gauntlet of the power armour and the skull. Very, very nice. Highlighting, shading, it's going to look amazing, and this is what happens on these kind of 3D models. They've got just so much detail, begging for your paintbrush. Obviously, next part of the video, I'll have cut this out. I'll have scraped away any mould lines and things, and it will be complete, and it'll be sat on this small base. As I said in my other video, I'm going for all small bases for these captains, because my other 4 captains have small bases, and they'll just look out of place if they have the new big ones, rather than tactical squads and things like that. Most of my army are on the small bases anyway. So stay tuned for the next part of the video. And here is the finished model. Well, he's built anyway, at least. I'll be quite careful with him because he's a bit spindly and things. The attention to detail, as I said in the unboxing, is just remarkable. I'll try and get a good angle for you and things. Focuses on him but not the cherub. Yeah, so hopefully you can see that. The amount of detail is just incredible. He's going to be an absolute joy to paint. I know many people would probably not glue the scroll on, but I think I could definitely get my paintbrush in and do some fluid writing and things on there. My lighting is pretty bright, so I have to apologise, but he just needs a bit of a brush up, and there are some bubbles and things in places, so I'm going to have to just fill fill them out with liquid green stuff. But I'm really happy the way it's come out. In terms of construction and things, it's going to be a joy to paint. Looking forward to bringing you the finished article. If you're on the fence about these models because they're fine cast, I wouldn't be. They're still very decent models, still lots of detail. It's up to you whether you want to put them on the larger bases. So yeah, that's the Master of the Marches. Excellent looking model. Thank you ever so much for joining me today. Thank you for watching. The Emperor Protects.